Amazing. You're going to need to put this on your shirt. Yeah. Better.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'll try not to get elevated, because if I get elevated, then the microphone elevates.
It'd be crazy.
This
is podcast 37.
Be a short one
If
today.
you're going to do that, at least put this way forward. If you're going to.
Well, I wasn't showing it yet. See? Elevated.
You're going to have to work on controlling that.
These things, if you get elevated, you get shocked.
It's not a shock collar.
Shock microphone collar.
This is not Reggie's collar.
This one won't be too long, but we thought it was super important. Like, we've had so much success with this book.
Mm-hmm. And people with this book. People have had so much
People
success.
with this book. 90-day challenge. Mm-hmm. It's on Amazon.
It's $9.99.
$9.99.
You literally can't beat this.
We're not making any money off of it.
No.
We're not trying to make money off of it. I mean.
But truly, it is truly changing people's lives.
Yep.
And it's simple to follow.
People just don't have a plan, and I talk to them every day, and people come to the gym, and they say they go to a franchise gym, or and they were afraid to try CrossFit, or they don't know what to do, and just all these types of things. So we made a simple roadmap and wanted to kind of go over that with you.
Yeah.
We've sold over 300 books.
Yes, that's actually like a big deal. People don't even buy books anymore. You know that?
Yeah. The cool thing is it's a journal. It's a way to track your day each day. Mm-hmm.
It's something you can be proud of when you finish.
Yeah. So inside, naturally, you're going to have a reading of the day. Mm-hmm. Like when you
and it's short. We're not talking about something's going to take you 35 minutes.
When you first start the day, just a reading on the top, like day one, you put your date. Mm-hmm. Then you have boxes. You got a box for fitness.
Yeah.
You got a workout below if you need that. You got notes to the right of that. Nutrition, where you check the box of produce, and we'll go over these. No sugar, no alcohol, water, protein. Mindset, one thing I'm grateful for.
That really does change. That last one really changes your outlook. Like,
so if
you're grateful for stuff.
You kind of see the page like that. Mm-hmm. So we understand that the internet is so vast this day and age, and we get lost in it. Mm-hmm. We went kind of old school and felt like if you journaled this each day, you had a better opportunity to keep up with it.
Well, and let's talk about how long it takes to actually fill in these blanks.
Yeah.
They're check boxes.
Check boxes.
They're literally boxes that you check off, with the exception of writing down something you're grateful for. Mm-hmm. And that doesn't need to be a paragraph unless you want it to be.
Yep. So what you have to do is work out 5 workouts
a week.
Mm-hmm. So you'll have like an active recovery day. Maybe you walk, you hike, and then you have a total off day. Or you can have 2 complete off days. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. But these things are non-negotiables. In order to complete the challenge, this is what you need to do.
Yes, for 90 straight days.
Yep. 5 workouts in a week.
That's what you do. Mm-hmm.
If you work out at a gym, if you're at a CrossFit gym, whatever, and you already have workouts, fine. If you don't, we have a workout listed for you every day. Okay? And these are quick workouts, 10. Some of them are,
I think 21 minutes
10,
might
15,
be the
20.
Thing.
Right.
But it's usually like that, 10, 15 minutes.
Right. So you check that you did your workout and whatever notes you want to put. 8,000 steps a day.
That's, okay, so even the government says that if you're walking less than 5,000, you are literally considered sedentary, and that is a health concern. The government says that.
Yeah.
I mean, really, what do we want? You really to make changes, you need like 10 plus if you're looking to make gigantic strides.
Yep.
This 8,000 is to get you started on the right path.
Yep. All right. So then you check that box. So then the fitness side is done. You go down to the nutrition box. Produce, 800 grams.
It's not that much.
It's not a lot.
Literally not that much. People get wrapped up and they're like, oh my gosh, I have to eat all this stuff.
Yeah.
You should be snacking on fruit. Mm-hmm. You should be eating vegetables.
But that's the key. That's what people understand. When we say produce, we mean fruits and vegetables.
Fruits and vegetables.
So if you have fruits with your breakfast, you have vegetables with your lunch, you have vegetables with your dinner, you have fruit snacks throughout the day, you've pretty much knocked it out of the park.
And when he says fruit snacks, he doesn't mean gummies in the package.
Yeah, bananas, apples, grapes. I put blueberries in my smoothie, spinach in my smoothie, vegetables with my lunch and my dinner. It's not complicated. It's just eating correctly, right?
Yeah, not dried fruit. Y'all stay away from the dried fruit. It's not that it's bad, but it just doesn't count. It doesn't have the volume of the water that's inside it.
Right? Water.
Yeah.
Half body weight in ounces.
Yep.
So explain that.
So if you weigh 150 pounds, we want you drinking 75 ounces of pure water a day.
Yeah.
This isn't hard.
It's simple.
This is nothing novel. These are things that you should be doing anyway. And the best part, you know what? Water is cheap.
Yeah. You get a certain size water bottle and then you measure it and you know how many you've got to drink throughout the day. Pretty simple.
It's not like we're saying you can't have your coffee. We just need you to also have your water.
No sugar, no alcohol.
And so this is one of the biggies. Alcohol really is poison.
Yes.
And, can people have a drink here and there and be all right in life? Yeah, but is it going to take you further away from your goals? There's no question about that. Ask literally any high-level athlete that has achieved something. I mean, I don't know of any big-time CrossFitters, any of the people that are in the health and fitness sphere, like the blogosphere, they call it kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, Andrew Huberman just was talking about, he's like, literally no amount of alcohol is helpful. Like, it's not helpful at all.
Period.
Like, it's just not. And so for 90 days, we're saying, get rid of it. Now, the sugar thing.
What? Because if you can't do it for 90 days,
you're addicted.
You're not ready. Alcohol's talking about. Now, sugar, we're talking about
Pop-Tarts,
processed sugar.
Snickers.
Yeah, things in boxes. We understand there's fruit in sugar, What's that?
There's fruit in sugar.
Oh, I said that. There's fruit and sugar.
Obviously, there's sugar in fruit.
Sugar and fruit.
Sugar is technically a carbohydrate anyway.
Yeah.
People don't realize that. But what we're like the processed stuff, when you're purposely going out and you're like, oh, I think I'm going to have a Rice Krispie treat. That's sugar.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast.
Yeah.
No, bro.
Yeah, we're getting off of that because sugar is highly addictive, more so than even heroin.
Yep. And last, protein. Grams in body weight.
This is real simple. How much do you weigh? That's how many grams of protein we want you to eat. So if you weigh 150 pounds, it's 150 grams. And again, that's not as much as what people think. The problem is that people are filling their plates with mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
They're not eating the grilled chicken. They're not eating the broccoli. If you prioritize protein and produce, you will have absolutely no problem with this. I do that. I don't know if you do this, but if I haven't actually measured out meals, if I just have some food that I'm going to eat somewhere, whether it's a restaurant, I go over to a friend's house, family for a holiday, I eat my protein and my produce first. Put up half of my plate with vegetables and fruits, about a quarter of my plate with protein, and then I eat my carbohydrates last.
Yeah.
Like the things, if I'm going to have something like
No. That's crazy. I just crushed my shit.
Okay, congratulations.
Okay.
I prioritize my protein, my produce to make sure that I'm getting enough.
In the mornings, I start after post-workout shake. After workout, I put 2 scoops of protein. That's 50 grams already.
You already got 50 grams.
Yeah.
Like you're just, that's
Plus
it.
the other stuff that's in there is a little bit more protein. So you're probably 60, 65. But that's half the battle for most people.
Exactly.
Right?
If you just do that, you're set pretty much for the day.
Mindset. One thing I'm grateful for. Journal it at the end of the day. So this is not complicated stuff. It's the baseline to build your... a habit is how many days?
Habit's 21 days to create a habit, 90 for a lifestyle. That's why it's Fortress 90.
90 to create a lifestyle. Once you're on this, you'll be ready for the next level. And we're working on that now. But we thought that was super important to continue to promote this because
it works.
It works.
I mean, like people that have followed this, and this is not rocket science. This is not overdoing anything. This is how you should live your life.
Yep.
And it's helping you get on that path so that it becomes a part of you. It's not something that you make a decision about every day. It's just something that you do. It's your lifestyle.
You're going to see the change. You're going to see the benefits, how you feel, how you carry yourself, and you're going to understand how important these baseline things are.
And I mean, go look at the reviews. I mean, talk to people. I mean, we've got people that have called and said, just following this, my A1C has gone from, pre-diabetic. Now I'm in the clear. And not that because it doesn't count calories. It's not necessarily a weight loss book, but I don't know anybody who followed it that didn't lose weight.
Yeah.
Truly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's unbelievable. Once you lose weight, you're out of the weeds with the metabolic disorders. A lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big deal.
I say it's simple, but it's tough. To follow it for 90 days is hard.
And I think I don't know about you, but at points in my life, I've been an emotional eater. Something goes wrong, I want food. Something goes right, I want food. And I use food as both a reward and something to create dopamine when I feel I'm having a pity party.
Yeah.
And most people do that. You have to learn how to control your emotions.
Yeah. Because a lot of people get sucked back into the ease of life and, you know, not being uncomfortable and going back to the alcohol or not working out or not eating properly. It's comfortability. You're stuck in that rut. So 90 days is extremely difficult. That's why it's a challenge. And not everybody finishes. You got to want it. You got to be willing to do it.
How do you feel about when people so we've talked a lot about when people say they messed up, but messing up in this situation is a choice.
Yeah.
The things you put in your mouth are a choice.
Yeah.
It's a choice to prepare or not prepare.
Yeah. Nothing in life is perfect. You know, say I don't know, you got 7,000 steps in one day, or you were
You weren't paying attention.
You were a little light on the water. You know, it's one thing to go, damn, okay, this was day 17 and this is when it got tough. So I kind of messed up a little bit. You know, now maybe the next day you went 9,000 steps. So you drank a little bit more water. That's intentional to get back on track. But listen, if you start missing stuff and then it just
start over,
you're failing. You're not doing it. You're not ready. This is a 90-day challenge and you have to do it all or you won't reap the benefits. You're not lying to us.
No,
Yeah, you're
lying
cheating
to
your own self. So if you truly want to change, you need to follow this for 90 days. And I promise you will.
Yeah. I don't think there's a workout program out there. I mean, let's just talk about the workouts that are in that book. We've created all of those from scratch. There's a workout there's 90 workouts in there.
Yeah.
And every week has a core-based workout that you could kind of do like if you're in an active recovery day. And there's also a cardio-based workout.
Yeah.
In addition to all of the regular ones that progress from easy at the beginning to harder later on. Just a workout program, 90 workouts is more than $10 somewhere.
But here's the other thing. On our YouTube page, in the Fortress 90,
is it playlist?
It's a list. You'll see it, a Fortress 90. Yeah. We have every day when we did it. 1 to 90, talking about the workouts with modifications. So you can do this anywhere. You could do it at home. You could do it at a Gold's gym. You could do it at a CrossFit gym. I don't care. You can do it anywhere. It's in there. And all you have to do is modify it as needed, depending on your fitness level.
I'm going to say one more thing about this, because this can obviously be done by an individual person, and it's designed that way so that you don't need anybody. You can rely completely on yourself. But what we found owning a gym for the last it's going to be 5 years in September, is that community matters. And so I am almost positive there are a lot of people out there sitting around with their buddies. They're all complaining, I'm overweight, making jokes about it. I'm not in as good a shape as I was 20, 30 years ago. But I'm going to tell you what, find 2 or 3 other people
to do it with
you and hold each other accountable.
Yep.
The chances that you succeed because your group is depending on you go up drastically.
Yep. Because we did it with a big group too. And I mean,
and it makes a difference.
Some people finished, some people didn't. It's what it is. You got to want it.
Spouses, it's a big deal to do something together.
Yep. You can do it with a husband and wife. That'd be great.
Friends, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right. If you want it, go get it.
$9.99 on Amazon, guys.
Let's go, baby!
You didn't say go.
Huh? I said, let's go.
No, you're supposed to look at me and then we say, let's go.
Are you ready?
You're just mad because I said it first last time.
3, 2.
Let's go!
I'm out of here.